Ovaj red je osnovao Adam Weishaupt dana 1. maja 1776. godine u bavarskom gradu Ingolstadtu, a prvobitno je brojao 5 članova. Weishaupt je bio Isusovac kao i prvi profesor kanonskog prava na univerzitetu u Ingolstadtu. Pokret je bio stvoren od slobodnih mislilaca kao jedan izdanak prosvjetiteljstva, najvjerojatnije po ugledu na masone. Članovi su polagali zavet tajnosti te obećali poslušnost svojim pretpostavljenima. Pre nego što započnem ovaj serijal gdje ću objašnjavati kako i na koji način imaju uticaj velike kompanije na svet, volio bih da ovaj video započnem sa jednim video snimkom, to jest govorom Michaela Jacksona, koji je također za kojeg se također pričalo da je u masonima ili ti iluminatima. Pa pogledajte.
You know, let me just say this. The tradition of great performers from, and I really want you to hear what I have to say. The tradition of great performers from Sammy Davis Jr. to James Brown to Jackie Wilson to Fred Astaire, Gene Kelly. The story is usually the same though, you know, these guys work really hard at their craft, but the story ends the same. They usually are broken, torn, and usually just sad, and the story is very sad in the end, because the companies take advantage of them. They really do. And Sony, being the artist that I am at Sony, I've generated several $1 billion for Sony, several billion, and they really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer, myself, would outthink them.
Yeah!
We can't let them get away with what they're trying to do, because now I'm a free agent. Yeah. I just owe Sony one more album. It's just a box set, really. It's with 2 new songs.
Respect!
I'm not the album I do, so I can do the box set and just give them any 2 songs. So I'm leaving Sony a free agent. Owning half of Sony. So I own half of Sony's publishing, and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it. But I just did good business, you know.
Tell him! Say it, Michael! Tell the story!
But so the way they get revenge is to try and destroy my album. But But I've always said, you know, good art never dies. Thank you. I love Unbreakable. You know, and Tommy Mottola is a devil.
Ok, znači staćemo ovdje. Ukoliko ne vjerujete glasinama običnih ljudi, a ukoliko ste veliki fan Michael Jacksona ili jednostavno volite njegove performanse, vjerovat ćete u to što on priča. Znači nije džabe to što on je pričao danima pre nego što je umro. Zaustavio sam se ovdje iz razloga, zato što je nazvao Tony Mottolu đavolom. Ko je Tony Mottola? Tony Mottola je vlasnik Sony korporacije. Znači sve što Sony radi pod njegovom kontrolom. Opšte poznato je da Tony Mottola i Michael Jackson se uopšte nisu slagali iz razloga zbog toga što je Tony Mottola Michael Jacksona video kao mašinu za zarađivanje novca. Također imam jedan video gdje se objašnjava u jednoj emisiji gdje Tony Mottola priča o materijalima koje je Michael Jackson ostavio poslije smrti, tu stvar sam pomenuo kada sam rekao da porodica Jackson i dalje zarađuje pare na Michaelovim pesmama, znači njegove pesme i dalje izlaze kao što izlaze i Tupacove i ostalo, ne pričamo o remixovima i ostalim remixovanim i ostalim pesmama sličnim, znači nove pesme, novi materijali, pa pogledajte ovaj video.
And the now unreleased recordings of Michael Jackson. The king of pop is said to have left behind a mountain of material. Music executive Tommy Mottola, who worked closely with Jackson at Sony Records for 15 years, considers himself the gatekeeper of Jackson's catalog. Tommy, good morning. It's good to see you.
Good morning, man.
Before I get to the unreleased material, you released a statement when Michael Jackson died. You said he is the most talented person you ever worked with. That's high praise.
I absolutely feel that way. I mean, when you look at every dimension of his career, whether it's the songwriting, the singing, the performing, the blending of rhythm and blues and pop into his own language, the dancing, the videos, the cutting-edge videos that define the video age and really put MTV on the map, Michael Jackson in total was the single most talented person I've ever worked with.
So for all the years that he's putting together these albums, clearly there can only be 12, 14 songs on an album, and he was recording more. So these other songs are somewhere in a vault. Can you characterize that material for me? Is it great material, or did it not make the cut for a reason?
Well, for the 4 albums that I was around for with Michael, there was always over-recording. 12 to 14 songs would end up on the album, just as you said. There would probably be anywhere from 25 to 30 songs recorded. Those songs are still in the can, unreleased.
You've heard these songs?
I've heard a lot of them. I've heard many of them.
And
yes.
So what are we going to learn about Michael? What kind of music are we going to hear for the first time when these come out?
There are hidden gems. There are hidden gems in these songs. At the end of the day, the decision was Michael's what to put on the album and what not. It doesn't mean that the songs that were not released were not as great as the hits that you know. So there could be a whole new life just from these songs alone.
What about the financial life of that? Is this the property of Sony? Is this the property of whatever record company he was working with at the time? Is this the property of the Jackson Family Trust?
At the moment, it's still the property of Sony, to my belief.
And so financially, does Sony reap the rewards of that, or does the Jackson Family Trust really?
Ultimately, Sony and the Jackson family, because the Jackson family will receive royalty income from the sale of those recordings.
Again, as a music executive, what was it about Michael Jackson that allowed so many of his staunch fans to ignore the other headlines in his life, the controversy in his life, and continue supporting him, it seems, unconditionally?
His greatness, his uniqueness. It doesn't matter what genre of music, artist, or fan, whatever they liked, they always looked up to Michael Jackson. I mean, it could be Bono, Bruce Springsteen, Madonna. They all revered Michael Jackson.
But in the years he was making headlines for all the wrong reasons, did that severely impact his marketability?
No one likes bad news. I think at one point in time, when the accumulation of all the bad news was there, it certainly did have an effect.
Tommy Mottola, obviously someone who worked with Michael a long time, 15 years, while at Sony. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Ok, ukoliko niste fan engleskog jezika, ovdje o čemu su pričali jeste u bukvalnom smislu da Tommy Mottola zarađuje pare i dalje od Michaelovog znači produkta, znači stvari, i glavna stvar, mislim, mnogi će se zapitati zašto bi ubili neku poznatu ličnost ako im zarađuje pare. Postoji više razloga. Jedan od razloga u Michaelovom slučaju jeste previše pričanja. Znači, glavna stvar kada si vezan u stvari za Illuminati, jer oni nisu Illuminati, oni su vezani, oni prodaju njihov produkt, zarađuju im pare, nisu članovi Illuminatija, nisu masoni, nisu ništa od toga, znači nisu članovi. Glavna stvar, jedan od razloga zbog kojih ubijaju poznate ličnosti jeste kao Michaelov slučaj gdje on priča, gdje razotkriva. Michael Jackson je od malih nogu bio u muzičkoj industriji, znači on zna o čemu se ovdje radi, kako muzička industrija radi, na koji način i kako je evoluirala. To se njemu nije više svidjelo, uzeo je vlasništvo nad Sony korporacijom 50% i hteo je da izađe od toga. Sony to nije voleo, znači nije mu se svidjelo i na kraju su ga i se rešili. Zašto su ga ubili i šta oni imaju od toga? Pa kao što znate, poznata ličnost kada umre, to se sluša na celom svetu, znači u svakim vestima je, i normalno osobe koji su fanovi te poznate ličnosti će kupovati namjerno te pesme, albume, jer će to za par godina biti neprocenjivo u njihovom smislu, ne mislim na materijalno samo. Kao što je problem, kao što je stvar i sa Elvisom Presleyem. Znači, Elvis je umro, za njega mnogi govore da je i dalje živ, prave videoklipove, prave fan-made video, prave majice, prave memorijale, rade remix pesme, tu je dosta materijala koji može se iskoristiti za publicitet i za razne stvari koje će doneti jednoj individui kratkotrajnu slavu ili pažnju. To je to. Sada ćemo malo da vidimo kako i na koji način posle ovog uvoda svetske globalne korporacije i industrije utiču na nas i kako oni nama vladaju. Samo prodajom njihovog pića. Znači, oni su razni sponzori svačijih ili šta već. Glavna stvar jeste šta oni imaju od toga, osim što im se reklamira, što također su i poznati, nije im toliko potrebno, znači nisu toliko zavidni od toga. Oni imaju dogovor sa tim određenim izvođačem da napravi neke određene stvari. Znači, nisam toliko upoznat u dogovor i ugovor koji prave ti umetnici ili izvođači ili glumci ili producenti tog filma, šta već, ali znam da i oni upravo upravljaju svetom. Znači, tim bićem vi ste pod njihovom kontrolom. Kada ste željeli, njihov produkt na televizoru, na svakom videu vidite njihove reklame, dobro svetski logo, i oni su pod tim vlasništvom našeg života. Znači, da svašta rade sa nama još boljom. Coca-Cola, to jest recept istog, i to je jako velika tajna, što i nije čudno s obzirom da su Naravno, kada pričamo o velikim globalnim korporacijama i industriji, ne možemo da ne pomenemo i izdavače igara. Mnogi misle da je to samo za zabavu, većinom jeste za zabavu naravno, ali to također i ubija svest kod ljudi, zatvara ih u kuću i jednostavno nemaju svoje mišljenje, otupljuju o razmišljanju. Glavne svetske korporacije kao što su Ubisoft, Rockstar je poznat po GTA serijalu najviše, znači ljudi kada pomisle na Rockstar uvijek pomisle na GTA San Andreas, Vice City, to je neizostavno, znači ne treba se uopšte diskutovati oko toga. Šta i kakav oni udjel imaju u tome. Znači, kao i Coca-Cola, oni su razni sponzori raznih nastupa, znači kada prave one njihove festivale igara, kada prave neke videoklipove, oni pruže, znači, financijsku podršku tom određenom čovjeku. Za uzvrat oni, ti ljudi koji to rade, znači na primjer prave video klipove ili šta već, oni dobijaju udjel u tome da reklamiraju te velike svjetske kompanije. Glavni adut njihov, znači tih svjetskih korporacija i izdavača game igrica, jeste da ljude stavi u kuće. Znači, oni kako napreduje svijet tehnologije, tako napreduju i igrice. Što više napreduju igrice, to je veća realnost u istim i polako će prava realnost da zameni ova hologramska, tehnološka ili šta god. Kada pogledate logoje koji zastupaju te velike globalne korporacije, izdavača igrica, većina njih ima nešto zlo. Znači, većina njih, evo kao ovdje što možemo vidjeti, što može da se provali i kao vendeta ili kao obrnuta piramida. Mnoge kompanije imaju te neke evil strane što i postoji jedan segment na videoklipu, znači na YouTubeu, gdje možete u videoklipu naći sve korporacije koje se predstavljaju kao loše, znači imaju neke loše logoje u smislu evil, đavolske, i naravno to su kompanije koje ne mogu da budu srušene, znači jednostavno oni i dalje postoje i postojaće u svakom smislu te reči. Kao što ovdje možete vidjeti, odmah ste prepoznali Illuminate, odmah ste prepoznali svevideće oko i odmah ćete prepoznati logo sljedeći put kada vidite takav neki detalj. Naravno, kada pričamo o velikim globalnim korporacijama, ne možemo da ne pomenemo i Sony korporaciju. Znači, to je jedna od najvećih korporacija pored Siemensa, pored Nokije i ostalih stvari. Zanimljiva činjenica jeste da je Siemens ima mnogo velikih zajedničkih poslova i zajednica sa nacizmom, i pravili su gasne komore, i da je Nokia lupam počela kao firma koja pravi kopir mašine, znači takve neke stvari, i oni su uspjeli samo iz jednog razloga.
The history of Sony Corporation dates back to 1946, when Japan was going through a most trying time in the aftermath of World War II. A capital of $527 and a 7-man staff. That was in fact all the resources we had with which to launch an enterprise. But even in those years, we already had a firm operating principle of opening up new markets with unique new products. The Sony building in Ginza, Tokyo. Its salons are always crowded with many Japanese and visitors from all over the world, enjoying themselves operating and handling various Sony products. Now, let's review some of the highlights in our pioneering product development efforts. Sony put on the market the first tape recorder in Japan in 1950, the first transistor radio in Japan in 1955, the world's first transistor TV set in 1960, the 5-inch micro TV set in 1962, and the world's first all-transistor portable video coder in 1963. The Trinitron color TV developed in 1968, one of our most important technical breakthroughs in recent years. Trinitron system can produce brighter and sharper pictures than the conventional sets and has set a new standard for color TV picture quality. The path we trod was indeed that of a pioneer, always devoted to opening up new technological possibilities. Here at the Research Center, Sony's scientists are at work to develop the company's advanced technology, which should always be in the lead. This is the Sony head office and Shinagawa plant in Tokyo. Here, Sony transistor radios and cassette tape recorders are manufactured. Sony's Trinitron TV assembly factories. This is a Trinitron TV picture tube factory. And a Sony electronic tube factory. Sony's Trinitron assembly factory. Transistor TV sets are being manufactured here at the color TV factory in Tokyo. The Trinitron Color TV Assembly Factory in Central Japan mass produces Trinitron Color TV sets. Here, the most modern facilities and the newest techniques combine to turn out Sony products of unique high quality. At this factory, also in Central Japan, Trinitron Color TV picture tubes are being manufactured. About 35 miles southwest of Tokyo is a semiconductor factory where transistors and diodes, the heart of Sony products, are being mass-produced.
Ok, pogledali ste stari i kratak dokumentarac o napretku Sony industrije i kao što ste mogli primetiti, oni su uspjeli iz jednog razloga, a to su pare, znači ulaganje, investitori razni u tu korporaciju i glavni razlog zašto su oni uspjeli jeste što su dali ljudima ono što oni žele. I ne samo to, oni su ono što ljudi žele pretvorili u ono bez čega ljudi ne mogu danas. Znači danas običan građanin ili ženska osoba, muška, ne može bez jednog njihovog produkta. Znači tu se ubrajaju mobilni telefoni, konzole, monitori, TV plazma i čovjek žudi za što većom tehnologijom da posjeduje u svojoj kući, da pokaže drugim ljudima i pomoću te tehnologije nešto što nije njegovo. Oni se diče i osjećaju se superiorni. Znači osjećaš se jednostavno kada posjeduješ mnogo bolji telefon na dodir koji ima hologram, bilo šta, ili neki televizor, plazma TV, LCD koji ima hologram ili se pokreće na glas, bilo šta, osjećaš se da si unapređeniji. Znači kao da je to tvoja evolucija. Međutim, šta se tu dešava? To narušava čovečju evoluciju. Jednostavno pretvara nas u lenje ljude, to nam otupljuje čula, čulo mirisa, čulo dodira, čulo snalaženja u nekim komplikovanim situacijama, iako mnogi kroz studije pokazuju da ljudi koji igraju igrice su mnogo više inteligentni, mnogo više se snalaze u logičkim i taktičkim situacijama, ali da je istina, mnogi bi u vojsci igrali stalno igrice, ne bi imali jednostavno vežbe u pravom životu. Šta Sony može da zastupa sve? Sony korporacija može da zastupa čipove koji se planiraju ugrađivati u ljudska tela. Sony korporacija može da ulaže i da ima udeo u tehnologiji koja je bitna za vojni razvoj. Sony korporacija može da ima udeo u to da pravi uređaje preko kojih može da se špionira. Sony korporacija jednostavno zato što je globalna korporacija može da ima udeo u svaki deo vašeg privatnog ili javnog života. U sljedećem delu videa ću vam pokazati Samsung korporaciju i njihove televizore i na koji način bi oni mogli i na koji način nas oni špioniraju preko njihovih smart televizora.
Christmas is fast approaching. That means millions of people are going to be burning through their savings, lining up just to get their hands on the latest technology, completely oblivious to the fact that they are actually paying to have their private conversations recorded and shared with third parties. Take the new Samsung Smart TV. The amount of data that this thing collects is staggering.
Just say what you want.
Find us action adventure.
It logs where, when, how, and for how long you use the TV. It sets tracking cookies and beacons designed to detect when you have viewed particular content or a particular email message. It records the apps you use, the websites you visit, and how you interact with content. And it, of course, has a built-in camera and microphone with facial and voice recognition for your convenience. But Samsung's new global privacy policy for its line of smart TVs comes with a rather ominous warning. Please be aware that if your spoken words include personal or other sensitive information, that information will be among the data that's captured and transmitted to a third party. In other words, don't say anything private in front of your television.
They've been watching us.
Writing about the privacy policy for Salon.com, Michael Price writes, I do not doubt that this data is important to providing customized content and convenience, but it's also incredibly personal, constitutionally protected information that should not be for sale to advertisers and should require a warrant for law enforcement to access. There's no need for the FBI to bug your living room. You'll do it yourself. In 2 years' time, the stuff that this Samsung TV can do will be old news.
What's wrong?
Let's say you're having a fight with your spouse in front of your television. Well, that camera and microphone that's been surreptitiously recording all of your private conversations and scanning your body language can now send that information to third-party advertisers so that they can air a perfectly timed commercial suggesting some SSRIs. For them, it's all about targeted advertising, but for the surveillance apparatus, it's about complete information control.
Its primary intention is to transmit data. It receives data from smart appliances, which will be in your home, so that they can, then immediately push back to you what they feel that you need in that moment for advertising purposes. It's not giving us more control. It's actually giving the control to big corporations, to utilities, and to governments who will be sharing in this data that is basically being extracted from the home in a very, very high level of detail.
All of this spying is documented. It's been going on for decades, and now people are just buying into the idea that they need all of these new smart appliances to save the earth and save on energy bills, when in reality, these devices are ushering in a new era of total surveillance bondage. Lining up to buy their crap is helping to construct the panopticon.
What's wrong? Take 4 red capsules. In 10 minutes, take 2 more. Help is on the way.
Ok, znači bili ste svedok jednostavno globalne korporacije koja radi takve stvari kako bi prikupljala određene podatke o vašoj konverzaciji. Zašto bi oni to radili? Možda iz testiranja da vide kako vi reagujete na njihove proizvode, šta želite, na što se žalite, ovo ono. a može i da se koristi u vojne i taktičke svrhe, u špioniranje susjednih zemalja. Znači jednostavno njihovi produkti i proizvodi nisu samo u Americi, znači dolazi do Srbije, dolazi do Afganistana, nekad dolazi i do Rusije i zato oni imaju takvog interesa. Pored smart televizora, Sony i Samsung mogu imati udjela i u Bluetooth uređaje, a jedna važna stvar za Bluetooth uređaje jeste da oni mogu biti korišćeni i za hakovanje automobila, znači jednostavno da se upravlja automobilima. Da li je to moguće, prosudite sami kroz ovaj video.
We can stop there. Yes, we can, except we can't. It's the stuff of spy movies. You're driving along and all of a sudden, all the functions of your car, your horn, your lights, maybe even your brakes or your accelerator pedal are out of your control. Your car has been hacked. Here at the Transportation Research Center in East Liberty, Ohio, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is working hard to make sure something like this never happens to you. Hacking cars is much harder than you might think, at least for now. The goal of the engineers here is to work with car makers to protect cars from this sort of intrusion. We at Consumer Reports believe this research is crucial for your safety, and that's why we're here. Frank Berkman is NHTSA's electronics team lead for the Applied Crash Avoidance Group. Frank showed us what's possible and what's not in hacking cars today.
We have modern day electronics, we have interfaces possibly that somebody could come in wirelessly, that someone can come in physically, and that someone could possibly do something nefarious to the vehicle. What we're doing here is trying to understand what those possibilities are and understand if we can do things to prevent that, make them safer, or to secure those types of interfaces.
For this demonstration, NHTSA wanted to show us the functions someone might be able to take over from outside the car. Right now, hijacking those functions requires having a computer plugged into the car, as well as someone with an intimate knowledge of a car's software system. The results were eye-opening.
This is what can happen if you have physical access to the car.
My hands aren't leaving the wheel. Wow, seatbelt pretensioners going, the fan's going full blast, the horn's going, the windows are going up and down, all at once. It's quite the haunted car.
You better check your gas, because what you thought you had a half tank of gas is you're actually empty. You know, we should watch your speed, because this road's generally around 30 miles an hour, not 199. I am able to manipulate the vehicle speed on the display, but obviously it's not affecting what your true vehicle speed is. So you can feel like you're going straight, maybe getting a tug to the left.
Want to correct that.
So, and there's other fun we can have with you too, like applying the brakes.
Which I didn't do. It's startling if you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. The first time you usually get it, it's kind of scares the crap out of you.
So will there become a time when this does become a reality, where it doesn't have to be in a laboratory setting? In the real world, is it a matter of, it's not if, it's when a car will be hacked and something will happen to it dynamically, operationally, where the driver will lose control of the car?
I believe it is a matter of not if, when. Systems today are becoming more complex, they're becoming more electronic, there are more and more advanced safety systems which can have controllability of the steering, of the brakes, of the throttle. As we have more vehicles out there, is the potential there? Yes. However, the automakers, the government, there's a lot of research going on to help harden these systems, doing our due diligence, and trying to prevent those things from happening in the future.
With wireless technology evolving, there is the potential for someone to imitate a car's infotainment and communications signal with just a cell phone, allowing for an external hack. Again, remote access is not currently possible without having hardware that is hardwired into the car. But NHTSA is trying to stay a step ahead of rogue hackers who might try to make that software coding leap.
We're able to call the car, and we'll see the phone call coming in. We see countdown happening here for some reason. I can pull up to the van here. Okay. Go a little faster.
I cannot, because the check engine light's on, battery light's on, oil light's on, gas is floored, nothing's happening. I'm coasting down to a stop.
So effectively what I've demonstrated here is by me calling this car, the car is essentially shut off. So this car has been programmed where when it sees my number call, it activates a certain part of the code which essentially kills the car.
Okay, I'm just gonna let that hang there because actually that's pretty freaky. Because I thought usually that the ECU and the vehicle dynamics of the car were usually kept pretty separate, but
yeah,
you're showing that this bridge is very possible.
We can stop there.
Yes, we can. Except we can't. Wow, the ABS is just going furious at me.
So you can pump all day long, you have no authority.
There we go.
At the end, you were on it, so yes.
So we've seen a lot of possibilities for scary things that could happen to your car that are completely out of your control. But how realistic is this, and how realistic could it be in the future?
Well, it's obviously possible to do these things. We've demonstrated them to you. However, the fact that we were using physical access is going to really preclude us from widespread use.
Ok, to je što se tiče hakovanja kola, na koji način se to otprilike radi i na koji način se to otprilike sprečava. Ukoliko ste se pitali, na primjer, zašto su kontradiktorni prema sebi, znači zašto bi smislili hakovanje kola kao što su te velike korporacije, možda nisu, ali vjerojatno jesu, zato što mislim kad Sony korporacija, Samsung ili neka slična napravi neki uređaj, sigurno da nisu sigurno da su svjesni toga da može nešto da se hakuje i sigurno su probali, znači testirali. Zašto to rade? Znači jednostavno to je isto kao sa virusima. Da bi postojao antivirus, mora imati virus, i da bi postojao virus mora biti antivirus. Znači jednostavno oni testiraju nas, testiraju naše reakcije na određene proizvode, testiraju naše reakcije na rješavanje. Znači jednostavno postave neki problem u uređaju i pokušavaju da shvate da li će neko, i čekaju da li će neko probati i pokušati ili uspjeti da hakuje njihov uređaj. S time naravno može sve što se radi, od ubijanja slavnih ličnosti do političara i ostalih stvari, da ne ulazimo u to. Zaista ne znam koji je tačno razlog njihovog postojanja i njihovog posla u vezi tih stvari, ali volio bih također da obratite pažnju na još jednu stvar. Ko financira sve te stvari, to jest ko bi mogao da financira sve te stvari. Evo, u sljedećem segmentu ovog videoklipa ću pokušati da što bolje objasnim tim videom. To su bili 10 najbogatijih ljudi na svetu i u jedne od tih spadaju i Rockefelleri. Ukoliko ne znate ko su Rockefelleri, šta oni zastupaju, šta žele, ukratko ću samo reći da su oni otvoreno za novi svjetski poredak i da se oni bave time. Znači oni su jedni od najbogatijih ljudi na svetu, čak toliko su bogati da niko ne zna koliko oni zapravo para imaju. U sljedećem videoklipu, sada u ovom segmentu, ću pokazati jedan dokumentarac koji se bavi o istoriji Rockefellera.
In the drama of the Rockefellers, John D. Jr. was cast in an almost impossible role.
Here is the son of the most controversial businessman in America, who had to figure out, by sheer force of character, a way to change the image and the direction of this family without openly repudiating this father he loved.
In his quest for redemption and respectability, John D. Jr. would push his family to the pinnacle of American power. One of his sons would reach for the highest prize, the presidency, and provoke a new generation's rage and hostility. Century, the Rockefellers' wealth and influence have attracted both attention and suspicion, and threatened to tear the family apart.
Why do we want to preserve this power? Why do we want to devote our lives to maintaining all these institutions that have been created by the family? What is the purpose of all of this? And I think for many of us, we came to realize that the real problem of life is the integration of power and goodness.
Ok, znači upoznati ste sa Rockefellerovima, upoznati ste sa time ko su oni, šta rade i čime se bave, zašto su najomraženiji i zašto imaju toliki utjecaj na nas. Ovo je kraj ovog videa, nadam se da ste uživali, to jest u ovom nekom mini dokumentarcu. Bavit ću se i sljedećih nekoliko dana i u buduće ovakvim stvarima, pa ukoliko volite, pretplatite se na kanal, lajkujte video, podelite naravno i naravno komentarišite, jer i vaše mišljenje se uvažava. I jedna stvar koju trebate da znate jeste da uvek treba da ostavite svoje mišljenje, bez obzira kakvo je ono, da li se slaže sa nečijim mišljenjem ili ne. Šta da vam kažem, sve do nas, znači treba da pazimo koga priznajemo za našeg vođu, koga jednostavno uzdižemo u nebo preko njihovih proizvoda, korišćenjem njihovih proizvoda. Znači jednostavno ovo čovečanstvo ne može da funkcioniše bez struje, bez tehnologije, bez ičega, i nažalost oni su u tome uspjeli da uguraju svoje ideale, da uguraju svoje planirane stvari za novi svjetski poredak. Ovo sve može da se okarakteriše kao teorija zavere, ali ja ovo karakterišem kao moje mišljenje, moje verovanje, i sve ovo je samo plitak deo, znači ovo je samo jedan vrh ledenog brega ispod kojeg se nalazi mnogo toga. U sljedećem videoklipu ću govoriti o muzičkoj industriji i iluminatima u istoj. Znači odabrat ću određene muzičke izvođače koji se bave promovisanjem i reklamiranjem iluminata, pa ukoliko želite da saznate za sve to i da pogledate taj video, pretplatite se, ostavite u komentaru o čemu želite da napravim video i to je to. Vidimo se i pozdrav. Hvala vam na pažnju.